Perfect. Okay. Only thing is now it doesn't show any viewers. But I did figure out what the problem was. I had my phone orientation locked. So once I did that, okay, now it shows that you're viewing. As soon as I took that off and then restarted the live, that's my neighbor. As soon as I took that off and started the live, then it showed that I was starting in landscape. So that was the problem, and I also made a note of that just to make sure that that's off. And good thing is it tells you what mode you're in when you're starting the live and tells you that you can't switch it. So that's good. A little reminder for that. Okay. Okay, cool. Other question I have is the link. How do you want that given out? Like, are you going to be I seen on the schedule that there was one created already. Is that a link that you've already sent out, or will you be posting that? Is there someone I need to send that to day of or day before? Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna read out my notes that I have just to make sure everything sounds correct for you. Yes, perfect. And then you don't have to like comment on anything. Yes, when I did the live scheduled for today, I still had to press like the go button. So yeah, I'll make sure that I click on that one. So I'm just gonna read out the notes I have. If you have anything, you can like send me a list after if you don't want to like comment everything. But I figure this will be easier for you to hear versus like me texting you a bunch of stuff. I have your file that you sent me. I meant to print it out today, but there was a storm that came through last night, so our Wi-Fi has been messed up. But I have all of that as far as the questions and stuff. I have a microphone that connects to my phone, and I'll have my tripod set up for the videos, the questions and the guest, just so it's like in the same and it's not like moving or anything. If you want me to use that, I can, just so it's louder. Also, if you want me to use that for during the ceremony when we're on live, we can test that out. I can get it out and we can schedule to do another test of this, of using the microphone, and see how that works. And if you want to use it, we can. It might help with the live, just as far as, since this isn't going to be like right up on y'all. And then, yeah. Okay, so here's notes. September 4th, so close. I hope you're feeling good. I'm super excited. Okay, venue, Oakleaf Cottage. I've got your phone, your email, your, yep, obviously, I just said phone. Okay, we're going with 6.5 hours. I've got 2:30 to 9:30. And I've got the new contract. I got that printed out for you. And then 4 to 5 reels, TikTok videos, ready to post videos. I do have on here, you told me it was okay to wait the 48 hours. If you have a certain time you want, just let me know. Other than that, I will probably have the videos done within 48 hours anyways and just upload them into the shared file, which is what I do because I don't post them all at once. And another question I have is, do you want me to wait until y'all get back from your honeymoon and you can have a chance to look through everything and post yourself? Or do you care? Some brides care, some brides do not care. So that's really just a preference. Doesn't matter to me. I have on here candid shots, candid videos, all the above. Office style. So I've got to watch some more Office episodes just to make sure I get it in my mind. The style that you want. And then the live streaming, we're doing that right now. The Prism app, landscape orientation, scheduled for 5 p.m. I'll probably start it just a little earlier just to make sure there's no complications before the ceremony, if that's okay. And then the interviews for the guests. And I have their questions on the file that you sent me. So what I'll probably do is, when I do those, have my tripod set up. Oh, sorry. I'll have my tripod set up, and I can either hand them the microphone and let them talk, or I can have the microphone, ask the question, and then hand it to them, whichever you think is best. She's a mess. So you can just let me know or think on that. I think that was all that I have. I'll make a note to make sure I get the mic. I'd say I could get it right now, but to be honest, I don't know where I put it. We just moved like a month ago, so I'll have to look for it, but definitely I'll get it. Okay, yeah, voice memo sounds great. And honestly, I might invest in a better mic, because the one I have is just a small one from the TikTok shop. So it might be that I invest in a better mic, like a DJI, just for quality. Oh, well, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Actually, I think it's been 2 months for us too. We moved in the second week of June, so yeah. Yep, right there in the boat with you. So, well, we feel the same. Okay, cool. That's awesome. So awesome. Okay, and then also I think I'm planning on getting an Airbnb and asking my husband to come up with me for the wedding and him staying in the Airbnb, just because I've never stayed in Trenton before. I went to Peachtree City. My cousin lived there and I stayed with her a whole summer. But there's this gorgeous Airbnb I found with like a hot tub on the front porch. And I'm totally a mountain girl, so I think I might do that. So I'm super excited. And this is my first wedding in Georgia. Woo! So I'm so excited. If there is any more questions that you have for me, let me know. Other than that, I think I have all my notes, and of course I'll look through everything you sent me like 2 or 3 days before, just to make sure I have everything I need, which I think I already do because you're super prepared and I love it. So yeah, other than that, I hope wedding planning has been fun. And it's so close. It feels like a long time ago, the first time we talked. So it's crazy that you are my next wedding because I took a few weeks off. So that's so fun. I think that's it. Yeah, of course. I will look back in the app and make sure that these saved. I'm pretty sure they did on the last one. It said that it did, so I'll make sure that that's saved, and I'll rewatch it, make sure the quality and you can hear and see everything also. So other than that, I will talk to you soon.